pressure is a privilege, and I think that's what stuck with me. And
Tough question, because sometimes you're in a period where it's like a good period, you've been winning matches, so like, okay, you lose one, yeah, but when you're not, you're trying, you have to look at the defeats.
People don't understand how mental it is, because it's you are alone there on the court. It's you versus another person, which makes it very tough. You don't have,
Hey guys, it's Manan. I went to the Billie Jean King Cup at the Krishna Stadium in Bangalore a week or so back, and I think I officially cheated on cricket. One weekend of tennis and I'm in love. I got to chat with India's own Shrivalli, Slovenian team's Tamara, and even the Indian women's team captain, Vishal Uppal. I thoroughly enjoyed the experience, and let's dive right in. Hi, well played.
thank you.
You put up a good fight.
Thank you.
I'm very excited to chat with you.
Yes, thank you. Me
So
too. Yeah.
how's Bangalore treating you so far?
Well, Bangalore has been really fun. I'm really happy that so many people showed up for the match, and the crowd was really electrifying, and they did an amazing job helping Team India get so far. And the tie is still on, so we're looking forward to much more electrifying tennis.
I just have a few questions for you. What are your unique rituals and habits?
I think I can't share that because that's a secret. That's what keeps me sane before matches. Yeah.
What is your idea about sportsmanship?
Well, we try to fight every point, give our 100%, and whether we win or lose, at the end of the day, when I come out, I should feel that I gave my 100%. I think that's what the best part about sport.
Who introduced tennis to you?
My journey into tennis was quite accidental. I got into the sport because of pretty dresses. That's how I went in. And after a year, I just picked up the sport and I just wanted to go professionally in it. And that's how I got into the sport. And I just started falling in love with the sport.
What is your idea about the role of fashion in confidence in tennis?
I think that's what is an armor for all of us. And I think at the end of the day, fashion is one of the things women look forward to. And that's what brings the charm in the sport.
How much fun do you have with fashion in tennis?
Oh, absolutely a lot. Because till date, every time I win a match, I go to my dad and I'm like, Dad, let's go buy that dress because I won a tough match. So that's how I'm still in the sport. That's what motivates me.
Who's your toughest opponent so far?
Can I say today?
Yeah.
I think today, yeah.
Your playing style, does this come from someone who you watched as a kid?
As a kid, I was really obsessed with Maria Sharapova because of the dresses, but I definitely look up to Sabalenka and Rybakina because I think I have a bit from their game.
What's the first person you call or even want to hug after a win or a loss?
Actually, nobody. Whether I win or lose, I want like 20-30 minutes, just me time, and then the first person I talk to would be my mom or dad.
How do you celebrate a win?
Well, the routine doesn't stop. You just talk to your parents, you talk to your coach, you get a few good supporting words, and then the routine doesn't stop and you're ready for the next match tomorrow, yeah.
Do you watch the game you lost?
I do, yes, because every time, whether we win or lose, there's something to learn out of every match. So definitely I look, if ever I could find clips of my match, yeah, I do watch all of them, yeah.
How do you deal with pressure when preparing towards the tournament?
Like Billie Jean King said, because this is the stage we're playing the Billie Jean King Cup, pressure is a privilege, and I think that's what stuck with me, and I try to give my 100% whenever I'm in pressure, and I try to be aggressive whenever I'm in pressure because that's what's helped me come through so far.
What's the hardest thing about being a champion?
Hardest thing? That's actually a tough question because I haven't felt anything hard about being it up until now because I'm still learning, and I don't think the process of learning stops ever.
When did you start to feel like a champion?
I'm still in the process, I can say, but every time I walk onto the court, I believe myself and I tell myself that I'm the best on court. So that's what keeps me going.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi Tamara, congratulations on your big win. I love the way you played.
Thank you.
I have a few questions for you. What is your morning routine, game day or a non-game day?
Well, my morning routine, it's pretty much the same, I guess, on when in a tournament, when I don't play a match or when I play a match on that day, I just like to wake up around 8 if I have time in the morning, 9, have a late breakfast if the matches are in the afternoon, eat eggs for breakfast. But if we start matches at 11, then I like to be at the club a little bit earlier to prepare.
What is your go-to breakfast before going to the court?
Yeah, I like to eat eggs in the morning.
How much fun do you have at fashion and tennis?
Not that much fun. I'm not a big fashion person, obviously. It's nice when you put a good outfit together, but I am not a big fashion fan.
How would you describe your coach?
My coach. I currently don't have a coach, so yeah, I don't have a coach currently.
When you were a junior, what was the biggest change you made in your game?
I think just the discipline with how much work you put in and consistency with that discipline day in, day out.
Do you like playing singles or doubles more, and why?
Well, I'm focused on singles, but I enjoy playing doubles as well. I mean, doubles is obviously a little bit more relaxed, fun, but I still prefer singles.
What's the best crowd you've played for so far?
The best crowd. Well, this was pretty fun. It was really nice to see so many fans come. So yeah, I think I'll go for India.
What's your favorite Grand Slam? And why?
I feel like I have to say Roland Garros because I made semis there, so I always have great memories from there.
What's your dream matchup?
My dream matchup, like who I want to play against?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll say someone before my time. I'd like to play against Justinen and
What's your favorite surface to play on?
clay courts.
What is your main goal as a tennis player?
Well, to try to develop myself as a person through tennis, because tennis puts you in weird and tough positions every day. So if I can develop myself as a person through these challenges, that would be my goal.
How do you balance tennis with other commitments?
Well, my only commitment is tennis, so this is my main focus.
Tell us some of the lessons learned from defeat.
Tough question, because sometimes you're in a period where it's like a good period, you've been winning matches, so like, okay, you lose one, yeah, but when you're not, you have to look at the defeats as something where you can learn, whether that's controlling your emotions, whether that's like, oh, I didn't do this good enough and I have to go practice this. So I think I would say just trying to think for myself what works for me on a tennis court, tennis-wise. Like, I've learned how to look objectively at a tennis match and go and practice the things that I need to get better at.
If you had to think about memories from the past, where does your mind go? Like in the big wins or the big losses?
Roland Garros semifinals, and when we reached the semifinals at the Billie Jean King in 2023, that was a really special one.
Is Roland Garros French Open?
Yes, French Open, yeah.
Thank you. All the best. Hi, Captain. Thank you so much for coming. How's it going so far?
Yeah, we had a tough match against Slovenia yesterday, but I'm very proud of the way the girls responded. It was a good tough tie. We really took the battles to the Slovenian team, and yeah, they get an A+ for effort.
What's the hardest part of coaching, and what do you enjoy the most?
Well, I enjoy most is the human growth of an athlete, because an athlete, forehand and backhand and serves and volleys are quite easy to teach someone, but it's the human growth which really makes a big difference. So I think that aspect of, the sporting life is what really intrigues me, excites me. It makes me want to really focus on how I can help people grow using tennis as a medium.
Tell us the importance of communication and when a coach is making a mistake with that.
Well, communication is very important. You have to be able to, you know, get through to your player what you're trying to, make them understand. So I think communication is key. On the other hand, you have to be a good listener also. It's not just about you blabbering all the time. You have to really listen to your players also. And, in that two-way communication, you can really, help a player in the best way possible.
Tell us a little bit more about your background.
Oh, my background. Well, I'm a boy born, brought up in Delhi. Probably I'll die in Delhi also one day. But, I grew up, went to modern school, Balakamba Road. Then I did my graduation from Shrivalli College of Commerce. And that was just a backup plan because tennis was always my love. And I always wanted to play for India. That was the big thing for me in my life. As a junior, I was ranked number 1 in under 16s and under 18s. And then I went on to play Dev stuff for India. Won an Asian Games medal in 2002. And yeah, tennis has been my life, and now this is my way of giving back to tennis. And I truly have a lot of belief in women's tennis in India, and that's why I make a big push for it.
What is your coaching style or strategies?
Oh, my coaching style, that's an interesting one. My coaching style is one which is considerate, one which is also tough when it needs to be tough. But more importantly, I have to be a bigger student of the game so that I can relay forward to the team or the players what I want them to try and execute. So I think the coaching style varies from player to player. You have to really understand their personality and then coach them accordingly. Because again, like I said, teaching someone how to hit forehand and backhand is rather simple.
Footwork, fitness, which is the most important to you?
Well, for me, I think speed in a tennis player is the most important thing because I know there is a lot of emphasis on the power aspect of it, but for me, speed is the most important because if you don't get to the ball, your power is really, meaningless. So for me, footwork, stamina, all these things, anything athletic is far more important for me. I'll just give you a brief, example. The strongest animal in the jungle is the elephant. The fastest is the cheetah. Neither of them rule the world. It's ruled by the lion. It's a combination of speed and power, right? So as an athlete, you have to have speed and power, but speed being the foremost thing. Because if you cannot get to the ball, your power is useless.
Is tennis really all mental?
Well, it is very, very mental. Most people don't understand how mental it is, because you are alone there on the court. It's you versus another person, which makes it very tough. You don't have, even though we're in a team event, and the team is behind you, but you're the one who's out on the court executing the plans that have been laid out. So it can be a very tough sport. And for me, tennis as a sport is 90% mental.
Which drills do you use to enhance a player's performance?
Well, there are many. It's very tough to point out one or two, because it depends on what you're working on with your player, what are they lacking, where do they need the maximum improvement. So I think, it's a very vast topic to just say one or two.
How do you train players in serve mechanics and serve strategy?
Yeah, again, look, you've got to look at, the beauty of human beings is we're all unique. So you actually have to look at every individual very differently, while the fundamentals of the game remain the same. But, everyone has their own uniqueness, and you have to learn how to adapt the technique to their uniqueness. It's so individualized that you have to really personalize everything for everyone.
How do you guide players to value effort while still aiming for strong results?
Yeah, I keep harping on it with the kid, with the team, with other players also. The most important thing is attitude and effort. If you are, these are the things you can really control, and this is what you really need to focus on. And if you can focus on this, the game takes care of itself. So for me, the attitude and the effort are top punch.
Do you have any regrets in your career?
Do I have any regrets in my career? I'm not someone who regrets too much in life, but potentially, it could be, had I been given more support when I was in my playing days, perhaps I could have gone further as a player, but, I don't look back in life, and it was what it was.
Then how do you help athletes stay committed? when their effort is not paying off yet?
Yeah, so I mean, I think in the long term, it's important for the athletes to understand that they're doing this for themselves. So you can. I always think that you cannot really motivate someone or discipline someone. You have to be motivated or disciplined from within. When you are that's what makes a great champion. They are highly motivated, highly disciplined individuals, right? So I think when the athletes do feel a little low, we have to give them a lending ear. We don't have to beat up on them. We have to help them, support them, get out of whatever mental funk they're in. It's about us helping the athletes. That's the most important part.
Thank you, Coach Tanvi. All the best.
Thank you.
Thanks for tuning in. It was an incredible experience watching the Billie Jean King Cup live here in Bangalore. Tamara was absolutely unstoppable, such a powerful force on court, and hats off to Shrivalli for putting up a strong fight for India. I loved the energy in the court. Until then, this is Manan signing off from Mike and Magic. See you in the next episode.